Right, Richie has been busy mowing, strimming with the petrol strimmer, so it's down a little bit compared to what it was, and so yeah, so it's a big dent. He also found our first currant bushes, so that's good. So these are black currants, and I'm assuming they're black anyway, they probably will be. So they're pretty good size. We've got 1, 2, 3 by the looks of it, maybe 4. So I'm going to do a bit of pruning to get rid of the old canes and some that are lying down. There's one that's rooted, so I might try and pop that into the ground. There's another one there as well, so I might try and extend this a little bit and see if they'll take. Being winter, they might do. So they're starting to bud up, and apparently the wild brambles is probably what they are, this row. They're quite bitter, but they'll be good for making jam, and apparently up the back those ones are also good at fruiting, so because they're not chopped too much, I guess. Yeah, so it has actually rained last night, which isn't ideal, but it's Wales, and I walked up with the dog, so while Rich came up this morning and started strimming, so he's gone back with the dog and with Chopper. I'll put some footage in, and it's quite an adventure for him. He's really shy of people, and he actually said hello to Noel by sniffing him, so that was really big deal for him, so that's nice. And my next door neighbour and Noel were really friendly about the dog, so it's really good. So yeah, so I'm going to crack on with the black currants, and I didn't bring my tripod, so I think I need to leave it here while I'm filming here more than the house, the home garden. So yeah, so I'm going to crack on and I'll put in some more footage in a little while. Okay, I've got some rooted sections that I'm going to pop back in the ground, and I've got some fresh last year's growth that I can probably take some cuttings off and try and grow in a greenhouse at home. Prune back the berries, it's a little bit hard to see. I've left a couple of older stems because I've got newer ones coming off, and see how that goes. I might take this one down a bit more, so it's quite dark all the way up, so I'll take that down a bit more, and it should be alright for now. Right, okay, so we have black currants pruned, a few new ones put in that had rooted, and I found rhubarb, which is awesome. So this is a marker for where the rhubarb starts. I think that's it. There's 2 crowns that I can see. That's really good. I've got rhubarb to add as well, so I'm going to mark this spot for rhubarb in relation to the plot. That's where I wanted to put sweet peas and beans across the structure. I was planning a fruit slightly higher, but I've got raspberries to come, so I can still run those past the metal structure that you can see there. So this is the main section. It'll be planted for veg. Now 20 past 2. It's the 2nd of January, so the shade comes over, sunnier there, so the sun is there, but we've got houses this side, so that's why we're in the shade. So yeah, so progress. Grass is mostly cut. Got our first bed, courtesy of whoever planted these before. So I'm going to pop that bin there. I emptied it out and there's disgusting grass was inside it. So I'm going to put that there so I know that's where I've got to. And Richie doesn't strim that section. Fair play to him, he did notice the black currants without me being here. So Good stuff. So there is wire all the way through this. I've coiled up this bit. It'll come in handy. Found a few bits of wood, and this definitely looks like it's been planted. So it might be a raspberry, I don't know. But, slightly redder at the bottom, but we'll see anyway. Okay, this is the bed that wasn't sure what was in it, if anything at all. The wooden fence post was already there. I haven't moved it, so I'm thinking that these are actually something as suspected, so I've cut them back a bit, and I shall put another bit of wood down so that it gives it a bit more of a border, a bit more weeding. I'm losing daylight now, so I'm going to go home in a minute. So that's the other one which I put wood round, and again it might be something, it might not. Even if it's brambles, I can use them anyway. So flowers will go in there. I'm not going to grow wildflowers, I'm just going to grow bulbs and corms so that they don't spread to other people's allotments. Not sure what this is, probably just a weed, and this one needs a bit of reinforcing, but yeah, looks good. So that's another day. It's the 2nd of January today. It's rained last night and today a little bit of hail earlier, but yeah, so the grass is cut, most of it, and thanks to Rich, there's a couple of planters behind me, so they're usable and will be quite nice for summer flowers. Got a little bit of something to grow, and maybe something to eat later in the year. So that's our update from today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Hi, it's the 3rd of January and I'm on the plot. Just briefly, the sun is going down, which is lovely. We had snow today, so plots are icy, and yeah, not too much. It was alright, but other parts of Wales have had a lot more, and obviously the UK. So if you've had a lot of snow, hope you're wrapped up and warm indoors, not like me. And yeah, so I'm only here for a couple of hours, so I thought I'd have a look at the little flower planters at the bottom of our plot, and they look like that, but I am gently weeding them. I've been trustfully informed that there is a peony in here somewhere, so I'm assuming that the stalks are something. There was a tall grass in here as well, which I'll put the other photo in from before, and I think that's the stalk of the grass there. So I haven't found a peony that I can tell, but I've left a few bits in there, so if you can spot a peony, it's 1 minute 30 seconds at the moment. If you can let me know, that'd be ideal. Thank you very much. And I'll crack on with this bed and see if there's anything in there. I haven't found any bulbs, which is a bit disappointing. I was hoping, but I might try and find some cheapies and put them in. Cheapies because it's the 3rd of January and they should have been in by now, but you know, if they're not in, they won't grow. If I can get my hands on some, I will. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so that's 3 of the beds lightly weeded and soil turned over a little bit. Yeah, it's still bits of grass, but I'll come back. There's a few strawberries in this one. I think there's one up in the other one, and I found a couple stray ones just outside. I might actually bring my strawberries down. They get more sun here than they would in my garden, so might do that while they're still dormant. Make one of these a strawberry bed. The sun has gone and left me. I'm the only one here, but the eagle-eyed of you will notice I got a compost bin. Our treasurer came down and said, "Would you like a compost bin?" So never look a gift horse in the mouth. He has a nice spare one, so I'm going to leave this one at the bottom of the plot so that I can load it up easily enough. And what I took out of that bin there will go in this bin as well. So that was sat in water. You can still see how icy it is. There's a real, I love this soil, but there's a real downside to it, is that I garden with my hands, and my hands are black. So yeah, hand washing facilities required. It's lovely, lovely soil. It's the best I've ever had. I garden on clay, so you can imagine at this time of year. Right, let's get something to prop this up a little bit. And I want to bring my number down, good old number 13, because they've all got plot numbers at the lower parts. So that'll be my final job today. Okay, it's official. It's not actually stuck down. So this is a number I found at the top of the plot. I shall get a better one soon. I found some more strawberries as well, just outside this bed. So it's worth going along here, seeing how many I can find. Now the grass has been cut, so potentially more, being optimistic. So yeah, so I'll go through anyway. Sorry, moving you around. I'll just put a bit of rebar against that for now. It's holding it back a little bit more firmly, and I'll get something a bit better in there, because that one's split as well. It's worth trying to keep them going for a bit longer. So that's me for tonight, and plot number 13, saying happy Sunday tomorrow. It's Saturday today, 3rd of January. Another little job done. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye. Hi, it's Wednesday the 7th. The snow is gone. Thank goodness. I know loads of you get a lot more snow than us, but I'm not a snow lover, and we live on a really steep hillside, so it's just not worth the risk. So yes, I wait for it to thaw, and wherever possible. So I'm back down on the plot. As you can see, I've got some rhubarb that I've dug up from home, and 13 strawberry plants. It's actually only half of my strawberry plants, so I thought I'd wing it whether they're gonna settle in. They should settle in, shouldn't they, really? So yeah, so it's 13 strawberry plants and a big rhubarb from home and a small currant bush. The ones I was going to move are actually bigger than I thought they were, so I think I'll leave them where they are and get on with things this year. I've chased up my raspberries and they are going to be coming, so that's 10 raspberries, summer fruit in, and a blackberry thornless bush to come, so there'll be lots of fruit anyway. So yeah, so I don't think I need to dig up the ones at home. So I'm going to crack on with that. I want to tidy away some of the white chairs, and I've got my hands on a pallet, so I want to get a few more of those and ready for when we make compost bins. So I'll switch you over to the other camera and get moving. I bought all the labels from home, so at least I know they're in here. I don't know which ones are which, but they're all early, I think. They are various sizes, so some are pretty big and some are pretty small, so a bit of variance, and they should do well in here. We've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting for this time to begin. We ain't getting any older. I kind of feel a little younger. Run away and embrace the day. The sun is out, won't go away. Feel the clouds on your shoulder. Touch the sky, feeling bolder. Going out, going out, going all the way. Going high, 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 going out, going out, going all the way. Going high, going all the way. Going up, going all the way. Going all the way. Going high. Break the mold, then press repeat. Get 'em up on the edge. Right, so that's some strawberries in the ground, and I've got half my strawberries still at home, so hedging my bets a little bit. I'll show you the planters now. Okay, so these are the planters I cleared on the 5th, and I might pop some protection over them, mainly to stop the foxes, because I'm pretty sure there's a bit of fox poo up there. So might stop the foxes taking them straight out. That would be handy. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's all the labels that I've got at home. Pretty sure that might be fox poo. It doesn't resemble cat poo. So I'm pretty sure I saw paw prints in there as well. I'm still not sure where this where the peony is, so I'm going to wait and see where it comes up. So there's a few bits in there that you're probably going, they're weeds, and they probably are. I think that's actually a primula, which I do like. I've got those at home, and they're nice, good early pollinator plants. So yeah, so we'll see where it comes up, and I can ditch what I don't want another time. Right, so what I want to do is I want to measure this main section from, if you can see it, the divide there is where I want my beans and things, just here and right across. So the main section down to the strawberry bed is where I want our fruit and veg, so where I'm standing. I'm thinking cross paths and beds. The theory's out on those. It's like 4 foot by, is it 8 foot, 7 foot, whatever the maths adds up to on the space that we've got. So I'm trying to talk to the camera the right way. So I'm going to measure up a little bit there, and then I'm going to get the rhubarb and the currant into the ground. See you in a bit. Okay, so from the divide down, that's 33 feet, and from the fruit bed on the side here to the other path is 23 feet. I'll double check that. So it's 33 by 23. What I want is 4 foot wide beds, 2 of with a path in the middle, and then obviously a path between the beds. So I'll do the sums later because I'm not that good right now, and that's my homework for later, and I'll have a plan hopefully by then. I think I'll continue the fruit down from, where are we? Can you see there? Just about. Right, that's the fruit there. It's hard pointing on camera. Right, so where the bin is the end of the old fruit. So I'm going to add my fruit and continue it down, and it will be a side border, and we'll probably be dodging rhubarb in the summer, but what a nice problem to have. So that's next. Okay, that's dug enough for the rhubarb and one berry bush, currant bush. I'll show you them now. Bag for life. This is the smallest currant bush I've got at home, so it lifted fairly easy. I had already cut it back before autumn because I was actually going to move them at home. There's two of them that are way too big to bring up, well, not way too big, but my spade is here, so yeah, so I'm not bringing them up. So this one, I got no idea what kind of currant it is in the realms of losing labels, so I'm going to pop it in. If you ever wonder what a rhubarb crown looks like, that's what you see from the top, and this is all the tap roots, etc. under the bottom. So this was sat in a container. The big one, unfortunately, I had to snap. Was it that one? No, must have been a little one. Yeah, anyway, a couple were sticking out the bottom of the pot, and there we are. It's like something out of Doctor Who, isn't it? Right, let's get them in the ground. There's how many heads is there? One. I think it might just be one, maybe. I don't know, this doesn't feel as hard, but anyway, whatever it is, it's going in. And the currant.
We ain't getting any older, I kinda feel a little younger. Going up, going out, going all the way, going high, yeah, yeah.
Right, I've got you on this this whole selfie stick thing. This is all new to me, so you can watch me fall over in a minute. So that's our bush from home. That's the rhubarb from home, which you can just about work out, I think. That's the rhubarb from here, and it steps up slightly. And that's the currant bushes from here. There we go. So that's the first fruit bed done, and be nice to see it waking up for spring. I've got something to show you. Come on. Bearing in mind that Richie strimmed all of this last week, a few days ago. I don't remember that being it. I'm hoping that nothing is living in there. Hopefully it's just a fox had a dig. What do you reckon? and put my size 6 boot by it. So it's pretty big. And what I'm going to do, I think, is use some of this from the fruit bed, block it up and see if it opens up again. That's what I would do at home, so I'm going to give that a go. Right, so I've filled it in, not completely full, so we'll keep an eye on it and see if it opens up back up again. Hopefully not. Hopefully foxes have just been having a bit of a dig. I have heard they like to dig up potatoes, so might be my first experience with the foxes. I'm going to tidy up some of the rubbish up there and just put some down the side of the shed, just neatly, and hopefully there'll be a skip at some point. So yeah, next job.
We've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting for this time to begin. We ain't getting any older. I kind of feel a little younger.
The chairs are tucked away, and I know it's a bramble zone and it's more ivy actually up there, but we can keep an eye on them. And we've got the 2 bays up there still, so I've got more rubbish to put away, and there's a pile of metal being put together down the hill, so I'll get rid of some of the metal that way. The metal sheet will come in handy. I'm gonna make the compost bay, I think, with that and some pallets. And we've got another small piece as well, so Rich will enjoy getting to grips on that, although our angle grinder is obviously powered by mains and we don't have that here. But there's a saw and a man with a wheel, because we could bend it, couldn't we? We could bend that in 3 to make a okay, I'll speak to him about that. If we're making a bay, I reckon we could bend that in 3, but I'm not Rich, so Rich will have a more experienced point of view. So this is ours from out of there, so I need to tidy up some of this. Yeah, so back to you in a minute.
Run away and embrace the day. The sun is out, won't go away. Feel the clouds on your shoulder. Touch the sky, feeling bolder. Going out, going all the way. Going out, yeah, yeah. Going out, going all the way. Going out, going all the way. Going out, going all the way.
Alright, that's about it for tonight. It is 4:30 by the time I go, and I'm getting a bus today, so yeah, so I walk into town. I'll show you around. Here we go. I still have this pile of metal, this roll of it's what's it, stock fencing. So that's all in a coil. I'm keeping that. I'm going to use that for pumpkins probably. Make a little bit of a trellis for them. So this is a little bit better. Still got stuff to clear out. I sorted out some metal from there. I'm going to keep that basket. And I'm keeping that in the realms of reuse, recycle and all that. So I've got some plastic down there to get rid of. The lids are off the water butts, and a spare one, I think. So this is now the pile of wood to keep, metal to keep. I found some slabs under here, so that's good. Where the water butts, I'm keeping the water butts full at the moment because we're going to have a fire, and that's guttering. It's right up, so we've got to sort out this guttering, and which got to clear it a little bit more, and then we'll sort out a downpipe into those. And I've tidily stacked the chairs. The goddamn chairs. Yeah, so there's a little bit of metal there. These bins, I'll watch my feet because there's brambles. So these bins I'm not going to use as compost bins because it's never going to compost right. It's in the full shade, and they're just rotten. So I am going to use them as a bit of storage bays, I think, until we get rid properly. Right, so yeah, so this is the burn pile still at the burn pile. I've added a bit of wood there. Yeah, so just a little bit tidier. Those I've got to tidy. Those I've got to tidy. Those I've got to tidy. I'm probably not going to be up tomorrow or the day after because, in true Welsh ways, we are due another storm. We had a... I've shown you the shed, I haven't tidied in it. It's Richie's job. Yeah, so we had a snow cleared with rain and wind last night at mine and across Neckley, I think. So that was good. Yeah, there's another storm I think due tomorrow, so I probably won't be up tomorrow or the day after. So I got a bit done anyway, and it looks like I've actually made bit of progress. Yeah, so, and obviously I've put in the strawberries and rhubarb and blackcurrant, or whatever currant that is. It's probably another blackcurrant. So yeah, so we're running out of daylight, and so yeah, so I've got some footage and time lapse. I'm going to do this whole, like, if you like watching my progress, if you'd like to see how the allotment how I get on and the growing year, because it's 2026 now and it's all very exciting. So if you'd like to subscribe, it'd be really appreciated. Comments are doing really well, and subscriptions, and yeah, so it's really nice to see. It's nice and active, and thanks for being part of it. And a lot of you I've been speaking to over the years, and now we're all like, yeah, got an allotment. So it's still like that. I still feel like that. And so yeah, so it's good. It's all good. And it didn't rain today, so it didn't rain. I'm gonna go. I'll sign off, and I shall put this together, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye bye. Bye.